shovels it out. Patton tries to use his body. Coniglio! Scores are level! Should they dare to dream?
Stephen Coniglio, congratulations on re-signing with the Giants for another 2 years.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's good news, and something that's obviously been on my mind for a lot of time, and to finally get it out in the open is it's a big relief.
What were some of the factors that you had to take into consideration before making this decision?
There's a couple. Obviously on field and at the club and off field, and I think with the Giants, it's such a great club and something that I've been a part of from the start, and something that I was very keen to stick around for and be a part of a really good journey and a positive one at that. I think off the field, I'm still very happy in Sydney, and like it. Although I miss my family and friends in Perth, Sydney's a great place, and so that was a tick, and just had to I suppose earn my spot in the team, which probably wasn't there at the start of the year. I've obviously just got to keep nailing away at that, but I'm in a pretty comfortable headspace, and there was more ticks and crosses in the end.
Was it a tough decision to come to?
Yeah, I think it was, and there was different times that were tougher than others, but all in all, I've always from the start was keen to stay and love the club and where we're going, and the people that are behind the scenes, and the camaraderie between the boys and the friendships that I've made sort of over the last 4 years, and so in that fact it probably wasn't, but there's other stuff that obviously goes into it.
You obviously mentioned your family over in Perth. You're from Western Australia originally. Were they a big factor in your decision and discussing it with your family as well? Yeah,
more just discussing. I think they were fully supportive, and my mum and dad especially, and my brothers and little sister were happy with me and just backed my decision in. I think if I had made a call that they felt that they needed to have something to say, they probably would have, but they were fully supportive from the start, and I'm grateful for that.
You've played 56 games since arriving at the Giants as pick 2 in the 2011 draft. How have you seen the club grow on and off the field?
Yeah, I think especially off the field, I think obviously just personnel, maybe even on the field, especially this year with a couple of really good additions, and the same last year with some more experienced players. But as a club as one, it's been a great shift into our new facility here, and just as a whole, the way we're operating, and it's funny when you're actually winning games comparing to losing, everything seems to go a lot more smoother. But it's been a good ride and a great journey, and a lot of other guys get drafted to clubs that are a bit more established with a great history, but hopefully in 10-20 years down the track we've got a little bit of history of our own.
How have you grown both on and off the field when you first arrived here at 17 way back about 4.5 years ago? Yeah,
no, it's been a bit more domesticated, I think, especially around the house. Cooking and cleaning and washing and all those sort of things that if you're still home, Mum would still be doing them. But I think just as a whole, with the maturity, it forces you when you move away from home to have to grow up a lot quicker. And but it's been a good 4 years, and great that I can stick around for a couple more.
What have been some of your highlights in your time?
It's a good question. I think that with a lot of the players, the Sydney win sort of sticks out with that, and I think that's probably the main one for me. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes, more day-to-day stuff that, if anything was to finish tomorrow, that would be the stuff that you look back on with your fondest memories. But I think especially that Sydney win for me was a great landmark occasion for our club, and not so much the feeling when the siren went, but sort of afterwards, and being back here with friends and family and players that you have been through some tough times with. To share that moment with was probably my highlight so far.
You've obviously developed some really strong friendships amongst the group. Was that really critical to your decision as well?
Yeah, it was, and I think I told a couple of my really close friends probably about a week ago, and they're wrapped with the news, and yeah, I think obviously it is. I think there comes a time where you need to do what's best for yourself sometimes, and in this instance, I could see no reason why I should be leaving or going elsewhere. So, and they've been fully supportive, and it's such a tight group. Everyone speaks about it. So your friendships was definitely a factor in why I'd stay.
Giants fans have obviously got to know you pretty well through G1 and G3 and your work on the website as well, so they're probably going to be pretty happy to see G3 around for a bit longer.
I hope so, yeah. I think Phil signed earlier in the year, so no, hopefully it's great news. And I think we've had a couple of boys already recommit, and we're starting to build something special and plenty of hard work to come, but I think I'd actually know we're on the right track.
You got back on the field yesterday after a couple of weeks off with injury. What's your goals for the rest of the season and trying to build with this club towards finals?
Yeah, I think we've got about 8 matches left, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. So we're in a position now where it's we're a chance to play finals footy, and we all know that, and not hiding from the fact that we've got some games coming up that are going to be tough, and we'll go right down to the wire. So we just need to keep that want there, and the way we've been playing, especially over the last 2 weeks, shows that we're still going down that right track, and we need to finish off really well and win the games that we should win, and who knows what might happen come September time.